Okay, now we have 3 minutes to start. So please wait for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you think it's too bright? Yeah, that's better. And then we'll be able to see the screen.
No.
Yeah, that's great. It's okay. Yeah, that's great.
One thing we don't need is to wear a heavy top.
Okay. Oh, you got one.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, now 3 sharp. And then, as you know, some people already arrived, but I guess they will come, and also other people might come. But anyway, 3 sharp. That's why we will start from the reciting the true words spoken by Buddha together. If you don't have, there are something. Okay. So now let's recite true words spoken by Buddha together. To be. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Oka. They are used with the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy. And the Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddhaland. Buddhaland is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Dear souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of life. Each of you sails down the small boat. So you need a boatman. If it is not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down the rapid stream, you need to punt in the stream. Then you can change your course. The true words mean the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words. And the Buddha's teachings became a gold mine. These gold mines suggest various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightened up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruit of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. There are three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by. Yet still your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both the children of Buddha and the brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other. And it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world. Utopia shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. The world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be compared with the light of bodhisattvas. Get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Okay, welcome, and also thank you very much for joining us today. And then last week we learned a lot from another Kyoten book. No, but you can use it. Put it on there. Okay. So today, last week we learned a lot from Kyoten about how to utilize the power of the mind. Then you can realize that what materialist says is wrong. Okay, whatever, or no matter what kind of situation you are in, but if you can use the power of the mind, you can overcome. That is what we learned last week. And this week, we will do self-reflection through the core number 4 and 5. Actually, this seminar, special core seminar on healing yourself, consists of 5 koans. The last week, we learned 3 koans. A quick review. And after that, we will try koan number 4 and 5 with listening the master's lecture. And then we can reflect on what is the cause of trouble in your mind. That's what we can learn today. Okay, before starting today's one, quick review. The last week we got for number 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is the first step. You learned last week, right? Do you remember this koan?
Yes.
Believe that your mind has the power to create new things. God has been granted us the great power that is called divine nature within. Because this divine nature is connected to God, Buddha, Allah, whatever you call. Okay, so that is called Elkantar. Real name is the Elkantar. Then everyone, without exception, even if you are Christian, Islam, Buddhist, Hindi people, but your divine nature within, connected to God. That's why possibility is we have to develop. What we can develop is we have the same power that God has. That is called the power of creation. So first you need to believe in that. Otherwise, you will be defeated by the situation, circumstances, others attack or something like that, and have the illness or disease, something like that. So that's why first step, we need to believe we have the same power that God has, as God has. That is the power of creation. This is the first step. Then, koan number second. Then you can realize both. We can create good things in this world, and also we already created bad things. Okay, so both we have possibility because our mind is omnipotent, right? That's why you can create anything, including the good things and bad things both. So then, contemplate on faith, being loved by God, and the power of your Dharma friends prayers, which are conditions for illness to be cured on its own. You already realize that you have the supreme power as God has. That is called creation. Only humankind creates something, right? Yes. For example, invented the mobile phone, cars, planes, airplane. All those are created by humankind by the power of creation. So then second core, that implies you. Of course, you are connected to God, and you are connected with each other. Everyone is connected to each other. That is the second point. And then, through this koan, you can recognize, I am a part of God. I am connected to everyone, even if you don't realize. That is a fact. But if you realize that you can cure your illness, because you can receive the power from God and others. Then, to clean up pipe, you have pipe, but to clean up that pipe, you need to have faith. What is faith? If you dedicate 50 pounds or 100 pounds and pray to God, and then instead, because you paid much, and then God can give you the power. No that things, okay? No. The power of faith means just believe the fact you are loved by God. You are loved by God. No matter what kind of group you belong to, He loves you very much. Even if you are Christian, Islam, or Buddhist, Hindi people, He loves you very much. But accept or not, that's up to you. Many people mourn over, if there is God, why He has never come to me and helped me? Actually, He always doing helping. That is a fact. But if you deny that there is no such thing as God, that is a mythology or something like that. If you say that, if you become a materialist, the pipe stuck by your dark soul, that is called materialism. Because that is the same thought as animals have. Okay? Animals cannot have the belief system. They just reacted to survive in this world and looking for the food. That is same as materialist. That's why this is a negative thought, and that can give the dust inside of the pipe. And that's why you need to clean up. Then if you want to clean up the pipe through the faith, you can get the power of God and the friends' prayers. Okay, so don't be emotional. Don't be negative. That is the point. Core number 2. Then core number 3. According to Buddhism, materialism is an example of worldviews. Explain why this statement is true. As I told you already, the faith is very important. You need to accept the fact you are part of God, and you are connected with other people. We are children of God. So this idea is the faith. Just accept the fact. Not worship the existence who live in the very, very far away from here, in the heaven or something like that. That is one of faith, but real faith means accept the fact. That is a very scientific way of thinking. You cannot confirm, but through faith you can confirm. If you can accept His love, you can recognize I am the one who loved by God. Then you can feel the divine love at the moment, whatever you do. So that's why this is a wrong view. Materialism. If you have this kind of idea, as I told you, you can be the same as animal, which always looking for the food to survive. You saw those people, right? You have seen those people who always looking for the money, title, fame, something like that. Their reaction is same as animal. They are always have the emotion and controlled by emotion and desire, like joy, anger, or sadness, something like that. Okay, they just reacted. But real humankind can believe I am the loved ones, and I am connected to other people fundamentally. Then I have the supreme power that God has, same as God has. So that is a humankind. So don't be animalistic. Just react to something and then always survive. Okay, yes?
So what's wrong with feeling joy? Like sometimes we feel joy with happiness for someone else.
Sure.
They are in
Yeah.
receive something good, like promotion, we're happy for them. So
Oh yeah. That is a reaction. Good reaction part. For example, joy. doesn't mean like real happiness. Joy means a kind of the reaction who can find the food. At that time, yeah, you can feel the joy. But a master says, in that case, even in that case, just feeling like a joy only for your benefit, and there, that kind of reaction lead you to, yes, animalistic world. Okay, that if you become like that, but as long as you can control your such kind of emotion, that is good. But if you can become the slave of such kind of job, like food, opposite sex, or something like that, that can become like poison sometimes.
You mean like depending on joy for your
Yes. Yeah,
DJs suffer from this a lot.
So
yeah, right?
joy like
Selfish joy. Is that
in
the
a
thing? This
sense,
is selfish joy.
in a
Yeah,
sense.
reaction of the physical body
Yes.
sense,
Right.
right?
But
The
ego-
stomach,
Okay, yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Okay,
Egotistic.
then they becomes like a
but ego
slave.
stuff is not like-
Yeah, that's true. And they will become like a slave of stomach. Okay, that's why sometimes it's very dangerous. All right. Okay, then going next. So for today's thing, we will show. I will show you for number 4 and 5. Okay, so first I will show you core number 4. Then master's lecture from Q&A session. Okay, here it is. Please write down. Through core number 4, we will practice self-reflection today. Okay, you already wrote down, did you? Then, why this is the cause of illness? Mentally shocking incidents, sometimes, almost all of them, accused by someone, or cheated by someone. That is a mentally shocking incident. Then, eventually, you will accuse the person in your mind. That becomes attachment. Okay, so that is one of them, one of cause. Another cause is self-punishing thoughts. You did wrong. Again, so you could not apologize. Then becomes like a self-punishment thoughts. I am a bad person. Like this. Then both are two basic roots of illness. Both of them. Even if you have such kind of an attachment, sometimes that not becomes like doesn't becomes illness. But in that case, you are very lucky. So if usually normally, if you have some kind of attachment, the both attacking others or accusing yourself, those will become illness or next disaster or tragedy for you. That's why we need to be very careful of those two things. Master said, middle way is very important in practice. Both way, attacking others or accusing you yourself is very extreme way from the viewpoint of heaven. So stop it immediately, even if you have a good reason to do so. Otherwise, that kind of negative thoughts invite very bad something bad. So, okay, then I will show you the master's lecture first. Then contemplate on it and reflect on yourself. Okay? Please listen to the master's advice to one of members. That's actually happened in one of them.
So, you must see why you have a cancer.
Yeah.
Can you speak? Okay, thank you. Let me have a minute. Why does this person have a habit of contracting cancer? Hmm. I think the cause is you. It's you. You're the cause. There are two reasons. One is a discord. You had some struggles in the past with your father. What is the discord about? What seems to be the cause? Well, you two must be smart. So both of you are arguing who is cleverer. So there's this discord with your father. Through your heart, I can hear, "Shut up, big buddy." I hear it. I can hear you say, "Shut up, I'm cleverer than you, so just shut up." I can see that this is a cause of your father's cancer in the ear. So, this is a problem between a parent and a child. You're trying to cure him, but you're having a problem with your parent. This is one of the causes. I can say this. Therefore, you shouldn't have a quarrel with your father. You must turn your attention to saving other people in the world. You can thank your father, but he is not the person to compete with. That's one of the reasons. There is one more. The other reason is it seems that there was a problem in your childhood. There was something in your childhood. And it may be related to your struggle. Well, you had something that you wanted to do when you were a child, but your father didn't let you. I think you were told, "No, you can't do the things that you wanted to do." Do you remember something? No? Well, I think it's in the younger age. That you begin to understand things. In those ages, maybe a little bit younger though, or you might have forgotten. But if you look at the past in terms of each ages, from your birth to the present, the memory will be sure to rise up. Being refused to the thing you wanted to do by your parents, you felt very frustrated. I think you had a lot of frustration against your parents at that time. You might have forgotten. So, the cause of making your father suffer from cancer is you. The reason is you, so you should not try to be on top of your parents. If you do that, illness increases. Your father is fighting back against you by creating an illness.
I myself caused a brain eruption in this way.
I see. I can say that people who have a characteristic of being hysterical can cause a brain infection. Therefore, you easily get upset. So it is good to have a calm mind in order not to cause brain infarction. You should not send your blood to your head. So you must make effort to send your blood to your chakra. If you are prepared for the worst, you will have a sense of stability. You will not get upset easily with things that much. Well, I think your father should be free. I think he can be free. And you have a lot of people to say. It is enough for your father to live up until 82. From that point on, I think he can live freely. So you do not need to control him. There are many other people who need your help. So help those who are in need. So there's a struggle over family problems in the background. If there were no audiences, I can make it more personal, but this will be recorded, so I will stop it here. Spiritual power is very scary. You can know very delicate things, but there are things that I cannot say, so I will say it in abstract terms. If you do self-reflection, there will be many things coming up.
Thank you very much. How was it?
It's a bit confusing because usually we are self-responsibility
Yes.
and that we create our own illnesses
Yeah.
most of the time. But this case always confuses me because
Hmm.
Master saying the son
Accused him.
Father.
That's
kind
right.
of,
Yeah.
because of his behaviour, he's
Mhm.
kind of indirectly caused the father's cancer. Because the father caused it himself in order to fight back
Yep.
on a subconscious level.
Yep.
Because in my mind, father is still responsible because he created it in reaction to his son.
Through this conversation, the father can self-reflect himself.
Oh,
Because if he master says to the father, it's your fault,
Yeah.
then father cannot accept that directly. If he's a stubborn, always Master Okawa did such kind of thing. The different words, even in the same situation, different words, because he knows how he will react his words. That's why he used the indirect way this time. Okay, and then also this is very effective for his son also.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
If he or just pointing out that his son, his father only,
Yeah.
and then the son cannot have a chance to reflect
Yeah.
himself.
And he'll feel justified.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
tell his
He's a
father.
very, very tragistic Master Okawa is, and he's very smart. That's why he's a very smart
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
tragistic, and also then he can manage his words
Yeah, yeah.
according
So
to the
not
situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he doesn't upset the father,
Yeah,
but he
exactly.
still tells the son something
Yeah,
by
yeah,
telling
yeah.
the father. Because if he told the father off in front of the son, then it's
Mhm.
more humiliating for the father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
Well,
think.
I
Yes.
see. So the father is stubborn and egotistical,
yeah,
and the son is at a loss to deal with it.
yes.
So this way, both of them face their own stuff, and
Well, they both are egotistical.
Yeah,
well,
yes.
If
I
you
guess
That's
look
why
at, that's why
Master
he's trying to control
Okawa
his father.
targeted the two persons at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
and then managing his words.
Oh.
What is the most effective way? Both of them.
So they can both see something.
Yeah.
See where they come
And then it can harm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Because the son also had some sort of brain.
Yeah,
blood
brain
pressure
damage,
issue.
yes, issue there.
Oh.
After this,
Brain something.
It's their brain infraction.
brain.
Like high blood
Infraction.
That is no cost. 脳梗塞。Inflation. Inflation means 炎症。炎症炎の。
Inflammation.
Infraction.
Heart infection. Brain.
But anyway, that he got something in the brain. And then, so after this Q&A session, both of them, both of them going to the Shoja, another temples,
Right.
separated.
Separately.
Yeah, and then
We need this space.
father got a miracle. His
Cancer.
yes, cancer disappeared.
Oh, wow.
And also
The son.
the son
Yeah.
recovery from the brain problem.
Infraction.
Yes, infraction. Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Yes, that's happened miraculously after this Q&A session.
Wow, that's
Oh, I see now. Like when people have dementia,
Mhm.
it's because they feel that they're not valued, so they create themselves to
Yeah.
fight back.
Yeah.
Oh, I always struggle with this case. All the other cases I understand, but this particular case that's in the book,
Yes.
I don't understand why is it the son's fault?
Yeah, because
Because there's like a witness.
Master Okawa is a great religious person who can manage his words
Yeah.
according to the situation. Maybe if another person that have a question, maybe he will answer differently, like this. And then you don't need to say same thing to
other person.
other person.
Yeah.
But ultimately, each person is responsible for their reaction and
Yes.
their health.
Mm.
But he said that the son was fault. That's
Yes.
why it caught me by surprise.
Yes, the man and the master's way of thinking is always like man, like how these children, my children, can eat a good nutrition.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, yes, if he dislike the fish,
Yeah.
he will give him the meat instead, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he manage always through his words.
Right.
His words become the nutrition for them. Okay,
Yeah.
to nurture. He always always looking for the result.
Yeah, it's very clever. Because it's almost like he's basically letting them know you need to forgive each other.
And you need to
And
work
you
on
need to
yourselves
yeah,
as
work
well.
on
And the son needs to
yourselves.
stop focusing on dad.
Exactly,
Stop
yeah.
on you, but focus on his
Exactly,
real
yeah.
purpose.
So it's not just
Yes.
his fault,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's into yourself as well.
Subsequently, it's like
That's
mistakes
very
are
clever.
caused.
Yeah, clever. And then he's extremely smart.
Yeah.
So always did such kind of things. And then if she thinks that this person can accept it, even if I scolded him,
Yeah.
tilled him off, and he can accept. Then he straightly
Yeah.
told him off.
Yeah, he did as well.
Yeah. And then if he thinks like this person cannot have a capacity to accept,
Yeah.
and then he will use like another way.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what we
Yeah,
like
roundabout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he
Roundabout.
did say it could get more personal, but he'd rather not.
Yeah,
Because
no,
of
really,
the audience.
Yeah.
because of his person's background.
Yeah.
But anyway, after that, both of them going to the Shoja temple
That's amazing.
and then did the self-reflection and got miracles
Right.
by his advice. Okay. So anyway, then going to
I thought it was like that. Everyone's responsible. But we are responsible for each other in a sense.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we're responsible for ourselves. Is what
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
father
us as well.
can can receive, can accept the words and could take his own responsibility
Yeah,
eventually.
for his own action.
Yeah,
Yes.
eventually.
Yeah, eventually it's very important. Okay, in this.
Step by step in this case.
Yes,
Step by step.
Yeah,
it's a step by step like a ladder. He
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
too much to
Yeah,
little by little, well, big by big.
Okay, then shall we go the
Yeah.
self-reflection? And then before starting, we will recite prayer to guardian spirits to practice. Okay.
Yeah, it needs to stay still. Yeah, I think it's
Really? All stay still.
yeah, it just needs to
Oh,
stay
because
still.
you're new.
It's my turn.
How do you make it stay still?
Still.
Yeah, or to stop rotating or just
Yeah,
turn off because it keeps rattling. I think it's packed.
No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Move. Move.
Will you press the other? Give it
Ah,
like
this
a
one.
few
Hold on.
Ah,
Come. Oh, stop.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh my God.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
This one?
No, that's okay.
It's okay.
Unless you want it to go to you.
Is that good?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No,
Find
it's
me
okay.
a pen there, because you're right next to it.
So you flip it over to you.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm just
Yeah, because I'm okay.
Me too.
So now let's recite prayer to guardian spirits before starting the self-reflection on these points. Okay. So to practice self-reflection, as he says, like don't punish yourself or don't accuse others. Okay. The think and then like very objectively look into your inside and then find the cause. Find the cause and remove it. Like remove like surgery, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a surgeon, okay?
Yeah.
Remove it, the cause. Prayer to guardian guiding spirits. My guardian guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and refine my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give my thanks. Okay, let's do the breathing. Deep breathing. Okay? Put your hands on your facing backwards. And close your eyes. Please confirm your back straightening. If not, please straighten your back, please. Straighten your back means become an antenna to the heavenly world. So this is very important. So now start deep breathing from your belly, not just from your belly. Please remember, your divine nature within is reside in your belly, 1 inch below belly button. So consider that. Please practice deep breathing several times, so that you can activate your divine nature. You can become one with divine nature. Okay, now please start your reflection. You can open your eyes and take memory, or still remain shutting your eyes, whichever is okay. Alright? Please start looking into your inner self. Again, I will read it. Mentally shocking incidents and self-punishing thoughts are two basic roots of illness. Please reflect on them, whether you have such kind of thoughts or not. If there are, or there is, please reflect on it and remove it very rationally and logically, like surgery. I can give you 15 minutes to reflect. Thank you very much. Please enter self-reflection. Maybe even the 15 minutes is not enough. Right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. And then, so you can continue this way in your home because these are the real cause of get wrong. And then, core number 5, I will show you. That is also real cause of your problem. I think more deeper than these two. Okay. So, but you don't realize which you have. Core number 5. Check whether you subconscious have the desire to destroy yourself, which makes you prone to getting cancer. Check whether you subconsciously have a desire to destroy yourself, which makes you prone to getting cancer. Maybe many of you can say, no, I don't have such kind of desire. But actually, Master said, modern people, like 30 or 40% people got cancer. That is all troubles of this, the cause of this, who get cancer. All troubles comes from here. The desire to destroy yourself, which means you don't want to live in this world anymore. You want to disappear. Such kind of desire you have. Okay, that is the pointed by Masaru Hokan. Many of you have such kind of desire because they don't know the real meaning of this world. This world is a training ground, but you have to encounter the many troubles or bad things. They don't understand why I have to encounter those troubles. That's why just wishes to disappear. You remember that? Maybe before encountering the happy science, you may have this kind of desire, maybe, right? To be honest. Then, and also you think, I'm not a person that worth living in this world. That's why I should disappear from this world. This kind of desire trigger to get cancer.
Well, that's the question.
Why, if it's 70 to 80%, why, I know you said modern people, so something to do with modern way of living, but why such high numbers since we plan to come to work, we made a pledge or a decision, we the price bid, we wanted to be here, and yet at the same time, we don't want to be here. Something's wrong.
Yeah, because they think that this the bodily reaction is a myself.
Everything.
Yes, everything.
Yeah.
And if you realize I'm here to be a trainee, then you will stop that.
Yeah.
But anyway, they think like that. That is the basic idea. Then they want to from the reaction of your body senses, not your subconscious. Maybe subconscious means your divine nature within don't have such kind of desire. But
Was the egotistical desire?
yes, from your bodily senses. Because uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, uncomfortable.
So it has a need.
issue.
Yes.
It has a need then.
No, it's because it's so uncomfortable, we'd rather escape, like
Yeah.
people commit suicide.
But that's my question anyway.
But it still wants to destroy
Yeah.
themselves. But not your divine.
That is
Yeah.
same as committing suicide.
Yeah.
That becomes cancer. Yeah.
That's a short, quick way. So
Yes.
you need to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why you need to remove this kind of sense. Okay. So then before starting, I will show you the small point from Masaru Hokawa, and then after that we will practice the meditation of happiness conducted by Masaru Hokawa. Yes.
Don't have to say yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Meditation after this.
Yes.
After that.
Okay, first of all, please see the master's, master's plan. A guide for the mind. So Master said, declare now, I am happy. Then your memories will be corrected. Normal people think, if I feel happy, I can say I am happy. That is wrong. If you can say happy, then you can be corrected because there are many photographs inside, but you choose only unhappy one. In case happy, that's why you cannot feel happy. Choose good ones always and think I am happy. Then you can be magnet that can attract happy things. But if you get at the unhappy ones, maybe it's the true spark. Result is you can become very unhappy magnet. Then unhappy things come to you. Okay. Always happy and positive is very important. Mindset is the first. And result will come. This is the real meaning of laws of cause and effect. If you become the happy magnet, happiness will come. But if you become the unhappy magnet that always attack others or attack yourself, then you can destroy yourself. Unhappy things come to you. So this is the point. Real laws of cause and effect. Mindset is first. Okay, dear. Let's practice meditation. Meditation. Before starting the meditation, and relax yourself because the Master Okawa conducted the meditation. Relax yourself. Put your hands on your mouth. He says no. Okay. Please tell your subconscious, not the result of the outside. The result is the result that cannot be changed. But you can change your mind. That becomes magnet, the real cause of your future. Then we need to replace it from unhappy one to happy. So put your hands on your mouth, face your eyes. And close your eyes. So start deep breathing. From your head, not just from your head. So practice it. Repeat it several times. Deeply. Now let's start the meditation. Meditation of happiness. Guided by, conducted by Master.
Well then, we will now begin our happiness meditation. There will be no divisions by life period this time. I would like you to find a moment in which you felt powerfully happy, or to find a moment of joy that you have overlooked. Cast your eyes all along the flowing river. I bet that no one noticed if a clean spring is gurgling up from the river bottom. We'd always wondered where the water in the river had flowed from, but in truth, the water arises from the bottom of the river. We don't know if it comes from outside, but we do know that it's flowing into the river. In this way, in your own life, there have undoubtedly been words and actions offered to you in support. I want you not to lose sight of this. I want you to know that the joys of your soul, this is the object. So then, again, regulate your breathing, stretch out your backs. Control your respiration and lightly close your eyes. Now look back on your past and recall each moment of joy. And if you find someone whom you owe them a debt of gratitude, then within your heart say thank you to them now. Please begin. Right, please stop. Positive thinking seems to be very different from self-reflection. You will see that meditating on positive thinking turns out to be not so different from self-reflection after all. We've been doing happiness meditation, but there are so many of you crying. Strangely enough, you were supposed to have been happy, yet you're crying. I think it's proof that from whichever angle you attack it, you would eventually wind up at the same place.
Very much. So, how did it make you feel? Good? Right, yes. If you don't want to have such kind of negative thoughts, if you try to remove it, but it's difficult, right? At that time, please think of very positive thing. This positive thing and focus on your bright future instead. So that you eventually you can remove. That is another aspect of self-reflection. Also, we did both. Try to remove the negative from out of your mind, and also plant good things in your mind. Then naturally the bad weed will be removed by planting good things in your mind. Both ways is okay. The whichever is okay. So both are the way to distract yourself. Then eventually, if you can keep your mind very positively, that even the illness has been gone. But very rare case, if you have a mission, even in the live with the very bad disease or illness, but you can do anything like a heaven care. Yes, in that case, the illness will not be removed. You need to accept that. And then in the situation of illness, how you live positively, that is another thing. If you become a great and great. Okay. So this concludes today's one. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you. Okay, then 10 minutes later, now 26 minutes later, from 40, we will start the Zoom meeting session and exchange our idea. What do you learn from today or including last week? So you can have great hints from others' idea. Okay, exchange it. Let's exchange it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, and take a bow. Oh, sounds me happy. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So now we will conclude there. If you like, please join the Zoom session after 10 minutes. Thank you. From 40. Thank you. Bye-bye.